What is up, guys? It's been a minute. We were just looking at my latest or last YouTube video, and it was October 12th, 2017. So since then, a lot has changed. I could probably write a book about how much has changed from then to now. But we're here and we're still kicking along, bigger and better than ever. And I just thought I'll keep you guys updated regularly on what we're about to do and what's to come in 2022, I guess. So, currently opened up Juiced by Be Elit. It's a smoothie company. We're going to take you guys down there and have a look at it today. But other than that, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, it's been a whirlwind. PT business has exploded, online's exploded. So that's why we're looking at doing the app. We're looking at opening the Be Elit facility. Juiced, I mean, in its first 2 weeks has absolutely exploded. All these things in reality, when I look back, it's a lot of hard work leading up, and then when you launch something and it explodes, you go, wow, how did it explode that quick? But I guess it was all the months and months and months of work leading up and the hype and doing all the right things, ticking all the boxes. Like I said, align yourself. If you're someone out there that's looking at growing your social media presence or whatever, align yourself with the best. Obviously, I'm working with Cav at the moment. He's obviously shooting this YouTube video now, but absolute gentleman and one of the best videographers and photographers I've ever worked with. And that makes it easy. Obviously, when the viewers and everyone have a look, everything's clean, everything's crisp, and that's what I want to give you guys. And that's what this YouTube channel is going to be now. It's going to be the most crisp, clean YouTube channel you've seen. There's going to be things in here like obviously training. I'm going to give you heaps of tips on how to train, how to eat, basically how I juggle all these businesses, have a family, do it all and still stay in shape. I'm going to do that. So those of you that have always asked, have I ever competed? No, I've never ever competed. I would not know how to pose. I've got myself a posing coach as well, which probably in the not this next YouTube video, the one after that, we'll have my posing coach in there showing basically a robot how to pose, because I am absolutely useless. But we'll see. I'll show you the whole process of me going through a grow phase, because at the moment I'm thereabouts of my leanest. I'm about three days into a reverse diet. I'm about 2 kilos up than what I was a couple of days ago. Feeling good, feeling a lot more energy. I did a pretty significant cut this time. It was probably a good sort of 4 or 5 months. I needed to get sort of in that shape where I could allow myself to reverse diet and grow some quality muscle. So that's what we're looking at doing. I'll compete in the under 70. I don't men's bodybuilding. I don't think I'll go in the open, not for my first time. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for a drive now. We're going to head down to Juiced, and I'm going to show you what all the hype's about. We're here. We're about to step into BFT Caroline Springs and Juiced. So just remember, you don't have to be a member of BFT Caroline Springs if you want to get a smoothie. So come in. Oh, the big dogs are here too. All of them are here. What's going on, boys? Oh. Yeah, you know what? I might grab a short black. What do you want, bro? This is Juiced, and I'll take you through BFT as well. But this is the amazing facility, and even look at the bench tops. Just look at them, how nice they are. There's beautiful bench tops, just smooth, and yeah, look, it's been an amazing venture so far. I just hope we can open 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 of them. If we can open 100 of them, it'd be amazing. Come through and have a look at BFT. Come. Oh, this guy here, wait, let me tell you about this guy. Right, this guy is the rockstar millionaire, bloody Instagram model. And he told me too, he's the best player in the WRFL. That's what he said. It's actually a quiet class at the moment. Generally, there's been 40 to 50 per class, and it has been absolutely banging. If you come here first thing in the morning, it is phenomenal. So look at the roof, just have a look at the roof. Look at that, unbelievable. And I would take you upstairs, but I think some people might be getting changed or whatever, so it's probably a little bit inappropriate. But what we'll do is we'll get a video together and I'll show you in the next one, probably tomorrow, and it'll be absolutely, it'll blow your mind away. I hope one day if I have my own Be Elite gym, I can make it look as pristine as this, because it's unreal. Let's go have a juice and a coffee, Cav. See you, Janet. All right, so that was juiced. We're gonna head down to fitness first. Yeah, fitness first. I've run out of pre-workout. I didn't order it in my last order with Rule 1, so I'm gonna have to go buy it. So I'm gonna go Nutrition Warehouse. And this is another company I'm opening. In February, I'm opening my own online supplement store. So, you know, we're doing that. We're doing a bit of this and that. But yeah, so it'll be the last time I'll probably go Nutrition Warehouse. I haven't been there for so long because Rule 1 always has me covered, like you name it. It's ridiculous. So anyway, let's get a pre-workout in us. Getting down to fitness first. It's been a minute since we trained here, but getting it done. We're going to do a bit of a chest sesh today. So just about to head in there. It's ironic because, again, like I said before, my first ever YouTube was at Fitness First. It's good. It's just a good place. I like the vibe there. Today I'm going to try to keep the food clean, although I'm reversing out. It's so tempting. And in the next YouTube video, we're going to talk about reverse dieting. And that's not today, because we don't want to overwhelm everyone. Hectic. There's some weird cats in the city, I'll tell you that. I'm not judging, but there's some weird cats. So we've been dieting, we're pretty lean at the moment. So, I don't know, we're sort of sussing where we think the body fat might be. It's not bad, the lighting here, and I haven't got a tan on either. So if I had a tan, it'd probably be a bit more profound as well. So, yeah. So just remember this, as we go, I'm gonna show you the process of how I go from this to not so lean, but the goal is with reverse dieting into a heavy calorie surplus is to pack on as much lean muscle as possible, not fat. So we don't want to put fat on. So at the moment, I'm currently weighing about 65 kilos, which is light for me. It's light. It's like the lightest I've been in a long time. I want to probably get to about 75, 76, right? And then I want to hop on stage at about 68. Yeah, we're going to go do a chest session. I'm going to give you a few tips, and then Cav and I are going to shoot a few reels for Instagram, and then we'll get back home, we'll have something to eat, but I'm just gonna have a pre-workout and let's hit it. So we're gonna do a bit of a warm-up, and I don't ever go into like a workout doing working sets straight away. You'll just injure yourself. So I did a few warm-up movements before just to get the shoulders moving, but yeah, look, I'm doing a flat dumbbell press at the moment, and look, I'll do like 3 warm-up sets before I hit my first work set. You're gonna see some techniques that I do, some little hacks to make me lift a bit heavier. And at the moment, by all means, I'm not strong at the moment because I've obviously been in a calorie deficit for so long. I've lost a little bit of strength. So the key is too, because I feel like the last 4 days now, 3 to 4 days, I've been in this, reverse diet phase, and because I've got more food in my body, I feel like I'm stronger, but that doesn't mean I should just get straight back into lifting heavy, because that's how you do an injury. So basically, I'll progress into that over the next 2 weeks, then I'll start lifting heavy. And yeah, it's just a no-brainer. Everyone sort of starts straight after a reverse diet and they've eaten a shit stack of food, and then all of a sudden they're lifting every weight under the sun, and then they wonder why they've torn their pec off the bone or done their shoulder or their neck or whatever. So let's hit the warm-up. We're going to do a flat dumbbell press. and hit the press in the warm-up like you would with the same technique as you would in a work set. And so we want a 3, 2, 1, flex. 3, 2, 1, flex. 3, 2, 1, flex. So you're going to see me right here just do like 4 reps, right, of something that's relatively light, but it progresses me into those hard working sets. So you don't just go to hack straight away. I've gone 16 kilos, 14 kilos, 20 kilos, and now I'll do a couple of reps on 34 kilos on each arm, and then we'll start progressing into the heavier stuff, like sort of 8 to 12 reps. Right, so you don't have to do a warm-up set for each one. It's like now I'm into working sets for each exercise. So we're going to do an incline dumbbell press, and we're going to do anywhere from 8 to 12 reps on this as well. Okay. As you see, I'm not doing a hell of a lot of exercises today, okay? Because like I said, I'm just getting out of that reverse diet. Today is to teach a lot of you guys and girls about when you finish and you've been in a caloric deficit for so long, your hormones and your cortisol have been under stress. So the last thing you want to do is go hard out, balls out into a session and absolutely obliterate yourself when you're just slowly starting to put fuel back in your body. Okay, so basically that's what I'm doing today. Total sets, total volume will be about 17 sets for the whole session with about 2 minutes recovery between sets. You'll see as we go into this series that my volume will increase. Rest will always be there in between sets, but my volume and my lifts will increase because I want to pack muscle on. But right now, you have to play that meticulous game and not get ahead of the game too quick just because you're feeling good. So we're going to do a cable fly now. We're going to do 3 sets, and I'm just showing you the one working set of every exercise because I don't want to bore you guys with all my working sets. So let's go. Well, look at that ab cramp. We've got a nice ab cramp right there. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, so we're going to do a dumbbell fly. Okay, we're going to do it on an incline. Okay, and then we're going to finish with a hex press, and that'll be it. 3 working sets. Tempo is going to be 3, 2, 1 on the way down, explosive on the way up, and really emphasizing always on squeezing the muscle at the top of the contraction. So follow me, let's go. Make sure your incline for this is at 30 degrees. So a true incline, a good incline is 30 degrees. Okay, don't do 45. 45 starts becoming a really high super incline. See how I just pulled in my scapula? Okay, so I retracted. We don't want to roll the shoulders over. We want to really drive our legs into the ground. We want to make sure we get an adequate bend through the elbows. We don't want to be super straight because that's going to put a lot of pressure on our bicep tendon. And guys, don't slam your weights on the floor. Put them back, don't be a hero. Ladies, same. If it's too heavy and you got to slam it on the floor, then the weight is too heavy for you. Okay, have courtesy for everyone in the gym. Put your weights back on the rack. All right, so we've squeezed blood out of a rock with this mic because it's been on 1% for about 10 minutes. So we're gonna do a hex press, we're gonna finish with that, and then we'll call it a day with the workout. And yeah, I hope you guys got a lot out of this. Watch how I go about this hex press. Slightly tilted into myself, so if you watch, hopefully this mic lasts long enough. Okay, but we're gonna come back here. I'm gonna flick it up, get them together. So a lot of people do this. If you look at the angle of the dumbbell, straight. We don't want it straight. I want it slightly tilted. Now I'm gonna hit this mic every time I come down, but you get the gist. See that slight tilt? It allows me to hit my upper chest. And I push it up in the direction of my face. So it gives me that angle at the upper chest. Oh, that was harder because I wasn't able to go as deep because of the mic. So it actually gave me a little bit more contraction through the chest. I feel like the chest is pretty lean at the moment. I can start to see sort of all the fibers inside here. Oh, and it's something I really want to work on, that mid part of my chest. How good's this new Tanked range, the summer range? Again, shout out to Tanked. You guys, Nick, the owner of Tanked, I'll say time and time again, absolute gentleman, and one of the hardest workers I know. He's producing the goods. He always has, but he's gone to another level. All right, we're gonna take off. I'm gonna have a protein shake. We're gonna jump in the car, gonna go home, we're gonna eat, have a little breather, and then we're gonna get back into training. Don't know where we're gonna train. Could be at my place, could be at another random gym. We don't know, but we'll see you there. All right, guys, so we are back at it again. I just done a shoot with the girls, my 3 beautiful girls. We wanted to get a photo for my parents because you know, it's hard to get everyone together. Obviously, the kids, it's the 2 older ones, they love the camera, especially the oldest, she loves it, Mila. But the youngest one, she is an absolute menace in front of the camera. It's hard for her to sit still. She was doing all sorts of shit, and Cav got a few money shots, pretty beautiful. For me, my girls are everything to me, and I do everything I do because of my 3 girls. So we just thought we'll do a little bit of that here in this beautiful spot with a bit of a sunset, and then Cav and I are going to go and shoot in the city now. Shooting for a few companies, obviously Father Sons. Where are they? I can't see their logo, it's somewhere here behind the mic, but anyway, great shirt company, make great denim jeans as well. We're doing a bit for Culture Kings tonight, just a little bit, and then we'll head down to Durham at Braybrook and do some probably some swipe lefts for my Instagram, because I'm constantly updating, just constant videos, so I can constantly post. You always want to be ahead of the game, and that's a little bit of advice I can give to other sort of personal trainers or anyone aspiring to make their business grow online. You need to have a shitload of content. content is king. Obviously, while we're doing this YouTube channel, I don't care if I get subscriptions or not, but it's those of you that are interested and might want to learn something, you probably hone in and watch this, and hopefully you can learn a little something from me about my work ethic. I think my work ethic's probably as high as it gets. Probably not the smartest guy in the shed because of the way I go about it, but you know, I just believe if you work hard and you keep chipping away at it, things will fall into place one day. And I'll tell you something, right? This tells you how much I love what I do. I wake up in the morning and I don't get up with a struggle. Probably the last 2 weeks of the year I have, to be honest, because I've been tired, but you know, I don't feel like I'm struggling to wake up at 5 a.m. to train a client. I wake up and I'm actually pretty energized, have a coffee, I get into it, and it really tells you love what you do. So even this morning, got up for a shoot, and I knew I was going to shoot for 10 hours today with Cav, and we got another 10 hours tomorrow. You know, tomorrow we're shooting in the morning again, more workouts for my Insta and for the app that we're building, and at the same time I've got to go back then to Juiced and do a lot of content for that with Nick. So it doesn't stop, and what you need to do is you're going to keep rinse and repeating. You're going to keep putting the same content over and over again, just different variations, but you're going to keep in people's faces because people will forget you. And you're going to make sure you give good value, because I feel people are lacking or there's just not enough value out there. There's too many people trying to sell things without giving enough value first. And you know, I did about probably 4 years of giving, five years of giving for free before I asked for any money. So bit of a tip, take that on. Don't wait, just do it. Get out there, get someone like Cav on board, and blow your Instagram up. Let's go to the city and shoot. All right, so we're in the city. We've chosen a couple of nice spots here, courtesy of the man Cav. He's got all these spots located in the city, and we're doing something for Culture Kings at the moment. Wearing this top, or this cardigan from St. Mortar. They always hook me up, which is great. So we do a little bit of stuff for them. We'll get a few locations, and this one's a beauty. Nice Christmas tree, nice lighting, and let's go. So we're in Chinatown now. Awesome lighting, that red stuff in the background. I don't know what it is, but it looks all right. So we're going to take a few shots here. Again, shooting for Culture Kings, doing a bit for them. I don't know, it's pretty good. Like, you go into the store, they've given me a voucher, they've said choose what you want, and then obviously they do the rest and pay you, and you give them an invoice and whatever, which is great. But it's good how I get to choose my own clothing, you know, clothing that I would wear. The worst thing is when you get clothing sent to you, and as grateful as I am, sometimes you're like, ooh, I wouldn't wear that, you know, so at least you get to choose what you would wear, and it's good. We've chosen some amazing spots. Not myself, Cav has. He's got all these these little spots on Chinatown. It's making me hungry, so we've got to shoot, and we're going to eat, and then we're going to train. So let's go. All right, so we're done with this spot. We're starting to look like the bags on the eyes are starting to, you know, look at that. Need a bit of Botox, I reckon, but anyway. It's getting to that time of the night. We've been shooting all day, so we're going to go to one more spot, and then we're probably going to get something to eat, I'd imagine. Cav, you hungry? He's always hungry, this bloke. Oh, he says, look at this, looks proper. Look at this. Look up there. It's pretty sick, so we're going to take some shots here. I might get the trenchy on because the trenchy looks pretty sick. I like the look of it. It's hard for me to wear trenchies because a size small is usually down to my ankles, but today this one fit pretty good. They thought of the short fella today. So let's get on there. Let's take some epic shots. Let's go. All right, so we're going to wrap it up for tonight. We're not going to train tonight now. It's actually getting really late. It's like 11 o'clock. And we've got to be at the gym tomorrow morning. So we'll get a workout in tomorrow morning. You guys are going to meet Dan in the morning. We're going to do a sesh with him. And then what do we got on? I think we're going to go back to juiced. We're going to take a bit of footage for BFT, and then we've got some juiced stuff. And yeah, it's just another day in the jungle for us. So we'll see you all in the morning. Hope he's like today. Hope he's got a good insight. And yeah, we'll see you at the gym. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? So we're at Derrim at Braybrook. I love this one. This is probably my favourite one. I'm not a big fan of the rest of them, to be honest. They're a bit big and a little bit too overwhelming. But this one is perfect. It's a perfect size. I love the blacked out walls. The equipment here is amazing. So we're on day 2. Cav and I shot last night. It was a good night. We were just having a laugh because we're the only cooked guys out at 9-10 o'clock of an evening shooting, and everyone else is out partying, which it's funny, man. It's funny to be on the other side of seeing everyone a bit chopped up. But anyway, nevertheless, Dan's in here today. He's all going to meet Dan. He doesn't know we've just walked in because I'm late today. I'm never usually late to anything, but today I'm late. So anyway, let's go for a stroll. Let's try to find the big fella. So we're just going to do a shoulder session. We're going to pump that out. Don't know where he is. Where is the big rig? Where is he?
What's going on, bro?
What are you doing, bro? Alright, what are you doing? You're on cam, bro.
I'm on cam.
You're on cam. Everyone, this is Dan. This is the 2.0, we call him, right? I'm gonna hand down the baton. Look, I'm getting all wrinkled up and shit now, and yeah, what's happening?
Nah, fuck all.
You good?
We're good.
Give us a flex. Did you get a spray tan?
Nah.
Told me he was
This is
going
all
to get a spray
natural, bro.
tan.
This is all natural.
Told me he was going to get a spray tan. Told me he was going to get a facial and all that.
Straight up?
Nah. We're just black, normal black. But we're going to hit it. We're going to hit a shoulder sesh. We'll do a bit of a warm up, and then we'll get cracking. Let's go. Yeah, when I get a good pump, it's good. But when you're not on a pump, when you lean and you're not, you know it is. When you lean and you're not on a pump, you feel skinny. But when you get a pump, it's mad. Like you just swell up, you know. But it's good. So we're starting off just with the lateral raises. Put a bit of blood in the shoulders. As soon as we're done with that, we'll go through all like the lateral raise movements because it's obviously something I really want to work on for myself. I want to get more width through my shoulders so I can create a little bit more of a V-taper look, a bit of an illusion that I'm wider than what I am, small waist, wide shoulders, and I feel this is always the best for me to start on lateral raises. It might be different for you, but generally across the board, if you start this way and start with the areas that you really want to focus on so you're not fatigued and you can put all your attention into that muscle. Okay, so we just started the work sets. We're going to do another 2 more and then we're going to move on to the next exercise. About how cooked Cav is. Those of you that don't know, he's going to be a qualified physiotherapist in what, March, April? And he's like top of his class. So yeah, you are, don't lie. Anyway, we're going to do some lateral raises on the machine, fixed, isolated. It's not something I usually do, but I want to start getting into really isolating the muscle, not using any other muscles to get it up. So really good if you're really struggling and really fatigued in that area because you're fixed. You can't really use anything else. So let's go. Notice how I go parallel. I don't overly go too high because that engages too much trap. Okay, we want to drive it through the elbow and we want to be pretty much just parallel with the top of the shoulder. And as you fatigue out, so you're not cheating, shorten your rep range. Oh, that's short ones. just keeps the blood in there, and you're not engaging too much trap, because we don't want to trap work out on an exercise that we want to work rear delts with. So if I could go back, I would. I don't regret my tat. I love it, but like, I wish I just got my shin done and that's it.
With the pump, it looks sick. Like.
Yeah, look, I'll put it on this arm because this arm wasn't as vascular as that arm. So usually most people would go, like, I'll put it on the left side, but I'm like, my left side's the one that gets a bit of vascularity, the right doesn't.
So you don't want to cover it.
Yeah, the right arm's a shit arm. Oh. We're going to do some front raises now, alternating. I love the pump on this one. I want to really get these insertions here really dominant, because it's something I didn't focus on for a long time because I was too fixated on working my rear delts. So let's have a go.
This shirt, actually on the website that they have it on, is called the shirt that Counting Zacros wears in his videos.
No shit. All right, so the importance of networking, right? This dude here, Zach, good fella, he's come over and he's gone, hey guys, what are you doing here? Like, well, he's got this camera out, this rig looks like it's worth about 20 grand, right? And he's gone, dude, like, what do you do? So we've just started talking about it, and then all of a sudden we're doing business together. What's it called, bro? It's called
Counting Zacros.
Counting Zacros. So look at what he does. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. That is ridiculous. And he's from the hood, man. He's from the hood, where I grew up, St Albans. From the area. Right, look at that. So obviously I'm building an app, as you all know. And obviously with Juiced, oh my God, look at that. It's killing me. Obviously with Juiced now, this is the importance of networking. You go up to people, don't be shy to say hello, and you just never know what will come about. But anyway, give us a bit of a spiel about what you do.
What do I do? Do you want me to go from the top?
Go from the top.
Clip him on there, man.
Yeah, Yeah, that's your
So taking it from the top, about three years ago, I think it was. I was having like chronic binge eating issues. Like I did the whole like yo-yo dieting thing. It was fucked. I hated it. I don't know if you swear on YouTube, but I do. Yeah, it was horrible. But then I thought, you know, I saw like a bunch of guys' physiques who was eating like copious amounts of carbs, and I was like, I want to be able to do that. So I started focusing more on nutrition and just really learned from there. It started off actually putting chocolate on, or like protein oats, and that's how it started. I still do that today, but I got sick of it fairly quickly. And then lockdown boredom, like March last year, I was like, why don't I just try and make things that look like your traditional like cheat foods, but make them treat foods? Why not? And then it just took off from there. Like I made a protein cheesecake, was my very first one. I try and do everything single serve, just so like you can make one of them. Because I know a lot of people, if they eat something, they get tempted to like eat about 10 more. So I'm like, make it single serve so you don't have the temptation until you learn like proper portion control. And then I started moving into batch recipes like brownies, blondies, like banoffee pie, things like that. And it just skyrocketed from there. And I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. And I love seeing people recreate the recipes. It's unreal. So all the recipes are on Instagram. Check them out.
What's the handle?
At counting_Zacros. And then the YouTube, which I only started like 2 weeks ago, is counting Zacros as well.
Well,
Legend.
next YouTube you're going to be in it. We're going to cook some food up. We'll see you all soon. Big man.
Hey mate, we're just making a couple of smoothies. Okay, so post gym session we've come into juiced, and I thought, you know what? Now that I'm reverse dieting, I can be a little bit more adventurous. Yeah, a little bit more adventurous with my food and not so regimented in regard to what I'm eating every day. But although I'm being a little adventurous, we still weigh everything here. It's punched into the macros. Everything we do from this point with Juiced, like we're setting up everything at the moment. Like I want this on MyFitnessPal. It's got to be on MyFitnessPal. So if someone's, you know, tracking their calories or whatever, they can punch it into MyFitnessPal and it's ready to go. We use the best, obviously the #1 hydrolyzed whey protein isolate on the market, rule 1, like I said. So, all right guys, so this wraps it up. But before we go, we've got the big fella here, Nick. All of you have met him before. Look at that rig. These two together, it's dangerous. It's no good. But anyway, 2022 is going to be massive, no doubt. Just giving you small little doses of what that's about today. We're about to shoot some content for Juiced. Basically, what, you know, how it was founded and all the benefits of each and every single smoothie and juice there is up here. Guys, stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. It helps me if you subscribe, like it, leave me a comment. If you need anything or any questions or whatever, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on here. I'll be always more than happy to help. Guys, I'll see you on the next YouTube vlog. Bye for now.